So here we go again. Pokimane saying stuff online. This is going to be a great video, guys. What is poppin'? It's your boy, the Holy Commentator, and it just seems like Pokimane, she can't catch a break with whatever she's saying. And here's the thing. I mean, I dislike Pokimane's content, but, you know, that's not the reason I'm talking about this. What I'm talking about is her and the BS that she's been saying recently, and I wanted to talk about it in this video. So, of course, if you like this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and let's just get into it. Now, as of recent, Pokimane has gone onto a podcast and was talking about a couple of different things here, one of which is the males, the guys with the penis in between their legs with the swinging dick and balls here, and she just cannot help but talk about how Twitch is overcome with these gigantic wienered males on the internet that just don't seem to let any females proceed in gaming, which is, I think, very stupid, and the way that she formulated it was very dumb. Do I think it's completely offensive? No. She's a woman that's on streaming. She's streaming a lot, and of course, she wants to try and push that out to as many people as possible. I don't think it's genuinely a malicious intent type thing, but I do have to say, the way she formulated it was absolutely donkey dookie. It was absolutely shit. And this is basically what she said. Now, first things first, I want to get into this. Gaming is a male-dominated space. Do I think it's a problem? No. It's not like women are getting completely cocked out of the fucking industry. If you wanted to go as a woman and play fucking video games, you can do it at any point in time. Nobody's stopping you. My girlfriend plays video games. A bunch of other people play video games. Everybody plays goddamn video games. And the idea that,
it's because it's the male-dominated space. There's too many swinging dicks in here. We can't join in on the fun.
Is a stupid idea, and I genuinely just think it was a very stupid thing to try and say. Of course, she mentions people like Kaisenat and iShowSpeed, and the reason that these guys are so popular is because of the high grade of content they continuously produce. And Pokimane knows that, and she said that in the clip here. But of course, at the same time, these two streamers that she mentioned are doing the most ever. Kaisenat on every single one of his streams has somebody popular on, or some rapper on, or some actor on, had Kevin Hart on at one point, and a bunch of other rappers. Like, literally, Kaisenat is doing the most when it comes to his streams. And iShowSpeed is putting so much energy into his streams as well. The idea that these people are, completely outside of the norm, or the reason that they're succeeding is because they have a swinging dick in between their legs, is something that I find rather stupid. Of course, these guys are appealing to a male audience, and you're going to be doing stupid shit for a male audience. And most female streamers, the reason they can't really catch up to the male streamers that you see on the top, like Kaisenat and iShowSpeed, is because most of the time, they're not doing nearly as much shit when it comes down to it. Now, do I find this to be a problem? Do I think that it's cock-blocking the females into getting into streaming and getting into gaming? Not in any way, shape, or form, and that is the reason this thing is completely retarded. It's a stupid analysis to make. And in general, who is playing the most amount of games? How many times do I have to say that? It's dudes. It's dudes with singing dick in between their legs. It's just how it is. And I honestly think that most women are playing more or less single-player games. Is it because I'm sexist as shit? I don't fucking know, but here we are, regardless, into this situation where she says the continuous whole entire idea that guys are just problem cock-blocking the industry. Or that's basically what I felt from the undertone of the clip that she had in this podcast. And here's the thing, it's not like there is no female streamers that do well here. Even at my own level, there are quite a few female streamers that do amazingly well. I've been streaming with a couple of people, or have been included in clips with a couple of female streamers like, I don't know, Evie Bun, or people like, of course, Sunzy, or Handids, for example, or a Nutty Vixen. These are just 4 female streamers off the top of my head that I know that have been streaming and have been playing games that are usually male-dominated, including Call of Duty and stuff like that. It just shows that there's definitely a whole entire push in the industry that allows women to be able to stream and play fucking video games. And the idea that it's a swinging dick in between my legs that is completely stopping that is completely stupid. Now, guys do like different content, and I can respect that wholeheartedly. And again, the people that watch female streamers, or the guys that watch female streamers, are watching it either for 2 reasons. First reason is absolute gooner moments, my guys. You know what I mean? Like the OF models, the people
that are just like, oh, go check out my sandy vagina online.
like these are the people that are, getting viewed by men, or at least a good portion of female streamers are getting viewed for that exact reason. Pokimane, despite not having an OF or any type of genuine sexuality in her streams, is definitely getting viewed like that by a couple of people in general, right? And it just continues on with part 2 of why guys would watch female streamers. And the second part is entertainment value. There are quite a few streamers who are female streamers that definitely have that kind of entertainment value, that X factor that make people watch them. However, it's very different from what guys find entertaining and women find entertaining. If I watch a woman playing Stardew Valley, I want to blow my brains out. If I, see a dude playing Stardew Valley, I'm still going to want to blow my brains out. But at the same time, who's streaming and what are they streaming? That's what you need to look at when it comes down to female streamers. And especially with the way that Pokimane phrased this, it was just kind of dumb. And that's just part 1 of what she decided to say online. And the part 2 is a little bit more, of a kick in the balls to anybody who's kind of watching streams and shit. Now, do you like the NFL? I mean, I'm not a big fan of the NFL personally. I'm a Canadian man with a Canadian plan. I love myself some of that NHL hockey action, some of that boards on walls and knocking people out on the ice. That's my sport. But either way, they, of course, had a massive event called the Super Bowl. Now, of course, everybody knows about the Super Bowl, whether you like the NFL or not. Everybody's heard this left, right, and center. Now, of course, it was the Eagles versus the Chiefs, and I love to see the Eagles win. It was a very good game. But what else happens at the Super Bowl, of course, is the halftime show, where a good couple of artists go and they present to the whole entire world to show their amazing abilities. Now, of course, this year was Kendrick Lamar, and I love Kendrick Lamar, but I have to say this performance was kind of lackluster, to say the least. It wasn't the best type of performance of all time. If you like Kendrick Lamar, you'll like the performance. But if you didn't like Kendrick Lamar, you'd be sitting there kind of disgusted. And the people I was watching the whole entire halftime show with was not super impressed about Kendrick Lamar at all. But Pokimane, of course, had to speak up, and she gave us the reason why the whole entire Kendrick Lamar performance was super amazing and why everybody was wrong about the situation. As you'll see
probably
here.
Zero musical capabilities, think that Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve the halftime show. What? What do you mean? Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it. As a white passing person, I didn't want to say that. But you saying that and me repeating that message, I'm just going to let that sit. Okay, you know what pissed me off the most, respectfully, too? The people that I saw with this take the most were white men. Ain't nothing wrong with being a white man. That's not the point. My point is that, I feel like if you watched his performance and really took it in, you'd be like, there are some underlying messages that the performance is trying to convey, especially during Black History Month. So you sitting there, again, respectfully.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Whatever. Being like, I don't think he deserved it. It's just like, stop, please.
Now, as you see in this clip, she's clearly right. If you're white and have no musical talent, you're the problem here. It wasn't Kendrick Lamar. It wasn't anybody running the halftime show. It was nothing like that. It was because you're white. You look at your skin, you see that? Yeah. That's the reason the Kendrick Lamar thing didn't click for you, because you're white and have no musical talent. And that's basically what she said in this clip, which, again, I just find stupid. And it really goes down and compounds the whole entire, I'm the only female streamer out there, guys. I need some help. We need some more female streamers, and it's these stupid white guys that are stopping me from succeeding, and all that kind of stuff, which, I find stupid. I find it preposterous, and I find it an absolute just kicking the balls to anybody. And I mean, Pokimane is a really big fan of kicking people in the balls, as you've seen about some of her statements she's left off in the past. But in this one, it was just absolutely stupid. Again, why do you have to bring up race in this situation? And why does every single person that watches something have to have some musical talent? Like, let's just break this down here a little bit. So, of course, the very first part of her statement was, if you have no musical talent, why do you have to comment on it? And Again, I don't know about Pokimane, but I haven't heard her release a fucking platinum record recently. I didn't release a platinum record. I didn't even release a fucking gold record. I didn't even release a single fucking record. But at the same time, I can still have my perspective on why the Kendrick Lamar show was, kind of mid, to say the least. And I feel like a lot of people can have the ability to say, hey, look, this is a kind of mid-half show, whether you like Kendrick Lamar or not. It's, again, your perspective. It's your goddamn opinion. I'm not going to walk into a kitchen, eat a thing of food, and then be like, wow, this is shit, but I guess I don't know anything because I have never cooked in my life before. For example, like, it's this very stupid idea that push that you need musical knowledge to really, don't fucking start with me. I did music class in 6th grade. Is that going to be good enough for you? Is that going to be enough musical talent to tell you whether I like something or not? I mean, like, really? Now, of course, the second part of it was a white guy's part, and it's just, like, such fucking bullshit. Like, stop with the white guy stuff. I don't know. I mean, of course, Pokimane's been attacked a lot in the past, and definitely by quite a few white guys, so there's no doubt that she has a little bit of resentment, a lot of hatred for them, but it doesn't really, that doesn't really matter in the end. If you're going to say stupid shit, you're still going to get criticized for it, and here she is saying more stupid shit, and she's getting criticized for it. It's not white dudes, and I have to say, whether it's white dudes or not, there's a lot of people that said it was a mid-performance. Black dudes, white dudes, Asian dudes, Mexican dudes, not even dudes, women too. Whether you like Kendrick Lamar or not, it was again, lots of people all over the spectrum were saying different things about it, and lots of people thought the whole entire thing was mid or bad. He deserved the spot for sure in the halftime show. He definitely made a legacy for himself, and he definitely deserved to be on that top there, but at the same time, it was a fucking performance. Let us have our own fucking opinions on it, and don't give me that white bullshit. I'm fucking done with it. Fucking done. So, of course, that was my mini rant about Pokimane. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and tell me exactly what you guys thought about everything in the comments below. Of course, I'll be responding to most of them and going looking through them and blah, 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 a bunch of YouTuber bullshit. You guys know how it goes. But either way, I'll see y'all next time. This is me, the Holy Commentator, signing off for now.